Bless up, family. Today I'm going to be cooking some boneless curry chicken. We're going to begin with some Cool Runnings all-purpose seasoning, some Irie allspice Irie chicken seasoning, black pepper, Cool Runnings curry seasoning or powder. Let's say curry powder. Yeah, curry powder. Some pimento seeds and some salt. So in a bowl, I'm going to mix a tablespoon each of the all-purpose, allspice, chicken seasoning, black pepper, salt, and a tablespoon and a half of curry. We're just going to mix that seasoning together, and we're going to put that onto the chicken. Now, as you can see, I'm mixing the seasoning into the meat using a spoon. I choose to do this because curry stains very hard, and it'll stain your fingernails, it'll stain your palms and your fingertips. So I use a spoon just to avoid all of that, because just simply washing your hands will not get the stains out. If you're able to use gloves, or you have some gloves, then you could go ahead and use that. Alright, so once the curry chicken is seasoned and ready to go, I'm going to heat up some oil on this pot. Just slightly below medium is where I have the heat set. So when the oil is hot, I'm going to apply about a tablespoon of curry powder onto it. This is called burning the curry. Now, not only does it enhance the flavor, but it also gets the curry cooked, because curry is so sensitive that if it's not cooked properly, it'll cause some stomach issues. You're gonna have run belly. So, to avoid that, we want to make sure the curry is cooked before we begin. Now, once the curry is burnt a little bit, I'll add the chicken to the pot. I'm going to fry the chicken until it gets a little bit browned. Now, because this is boneless chicken and I've cut up the boneless thigh, it'll cook much faster than chicken would if it were on the bone, because it doesn't take as long to get through. So once the meat is browned off, I'm going to add some onions, scallion, tomatoes, green peppers, thyme, garlic. As you can see, it's a small piece of ginger. I do not want to overwhelm the pot with this ginger flavor, but it'll also help settle your stomach with the curry. Ginger is very good for the stomach, so if you're ever having stomach issues, drink some ginger tea and it'll be likely to help. Okay, so I'll be adding now some pimento seeds and jerk paste. I'm adding about 10 to 15 seeds of pimento into the pot. You know, like, it helps keep track of how much pimento is in there, and I kind of get annoyed when you think the pimento is one of the vegetables or peas from the rice and you end up eating it. Okay, so we're adding the jerk. So I added some warm water to the bowl where I seasoned the chicken in, just to collect the rest of the seasoning that was in there. I'm gonna add it to the pot just to add more flavor. And then on top of that, I'm gonna add some more boiled kettle water on top. I'll also add some flour because flour will help thicken up the gravy as the meat cooks. I would prefer to use potatoes, but I don't have any potatoes with me right now, so instead I'm just going to use flour to help thicken up the base. I've also added a little bit of hot sauce. I didn't want to add too much because I've already added some jerk and some black pepper. I don't want to overwhelm the curry with heat. It's just my preference. I like a little bit of heat, but not so much that I can't handle it, you know? The process of cooking curry chicken is very similar to cooking stew chicken. Curry chicken is like a stew. The only difference is that you're using curry. So the meat has about 20 minutes left to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the carrots to the pot. I don't like to add the carrots too early. I like my carrots in the middle, slightly hard, slightly soft by the end of the cooking process. So as you can see from the time on the stove, I've been cooking for about an hour now. You want to make sure that the curry is well cooked. Also, as you can see as I stir the curry chicken, the gravy has thickened up, the consistency looks good, and I think it's just about ready to go. Okay, so here's the finished product. So today I'm eating my curry chicken with some rice and peas and some salad. I'm sure maybe many people would agree that curry does go with white rice rather than rice and peas. But But you can always let me know in the comments section, do you like rice and peas more than white rice with the curry or the other way around? And don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. I'll be coming back at you with more cooking videos. Peace.